Hello everyone and welcome back to Navis Nobilite, and today we are talking about the Scion of Prospero, the final of the four named Chaos vessels for the four principal Chaos gods, and by far the most powerful of the four, and of course the most expensive. We are looking at a modified despoiler with a 12-hit battleship with 20 centimeter speed, 45-degree turns, 4 shields, 5 up armor, and 4 turrets. It has a port and starboard strength 9 weapons battery left and right, a dorsal 45 centimeter lance at strength 4 front, left, and right. Launch capacity 9, subdivided between port, starboard, and prow, and a prow torpedo salvo at strength 6. So this vessel has that altogether supremely important upgrade to the prow torpedo that all of the other despoiler variants don't have, making this ship, even at strength 6, more lethal than any of the other Chaos battleships. Because this thing has the power to really ruin the day of anything in the game. Moving on to its special rules. It has, of course, the standard unique vessel, and it is ponderous, no new heading. It bears a mark of Zinch automatically, which means it has a free reroll. That is very important for a carrier vessel. It has the flagship rule, no taking it with anything involving Nurgle, unless Abaddon is there to bang some heads together. It has the rule Vortex of Chaos. Favored horrors of Zinch writhe and cavort amongst the very bulkheads and girders, and swirling vortex of chaos surrounds the vessel. At the end of each movement phase, any ship within 15 centimeters of this vessel, friend or foe, must place a blast marker in contact with it. That's a bad day for any Eldar players. And you have Vagaries of Fate. The Changer of Ways provides for the commanders of the Fates, affording its auguries snatch glimpses of the future. The ship is gifted with an additional +1 reroll addition on top of that to the Mark of Zinch. But the demons bound to the hull are easily enraged by a commander's inability to use this foresight and inflict the damage to the ship if you've bombed your reroll. So there you go. There's the downside, because Zinch is fickle and so are his minions. Overall, this ship is basically going to be the crown jewel of any Zinch player's fleet. It is a witheringly powerful battleship. It is unquestionably a quintessential fleet carrier with excellent firepower and excellent utility. It is extremely expensive, but you, again, like all of these despoiler variants, one way or another, you get what you pay for. There's not a point that is wasted in the selection of this ship. Now, there are unique benefits to all of the individual Chaos fleets and all of the individual rules in guarding the Sorceress fleets, the Plague fleet, the Pleasure fleet, and the Berserker fleet that augment with these vessels and make them even better. But I'll talk about those when I talk about the individual Chaos fleet lists. Now, the Scion of Prospero really is what all of the other ships kind of want to be. Only the Wages of Sin really has such an excellently balanced loadout. If I had to choose my favorite, it would be the Wages of Sin, but the Scion of Prospero is definitely up there in my favorites, simply because it's such a beautifully put together vessel in regards to its rules. However, if you're going to use it, I would highly recommend you play a large point game to soak up this enormous point cost. The only ship that's anywhere close to this point cost is the Planet Killer, which is probably the only, one of the only ships that can take this thing on without any fear of what it can do. Now, that is the Scion of Prospero. That is the last of the Chaos vessels in Battlefleet Gothic, with the exception of a few minor exceptions, which I'll be going over here in just a few moments. But as for standardized vessels, this is the last one. We're going to talk about something a little bit strange in the next video, though. I'll talk to you all again soon.